Yarg. Yargle. Yargle. Hey, Vanna. Thanks for the help with I was able to unblock Red Room. So thank you. Hey, Red Room. Hey, Jenna. Hey, Buttercup. Hey, Hayami. So, Buttercup, do you know if Killface has an excuse for not joining us for this photo stream? Oh, Killface won't be here? Shit, yeah, didn't Killface say something? She's been kidnapped on vacation? Right. That's right. I feel like I do remember her now that she said something that she wouldn't be here. What should I have for dinner? Shit on a shingle. Name something else. Pop-Tarts. Just, I'm assuming that you probably have Pop-Tarts, so just throw some Pop-Tarts. Name something. What do you eat today? So far, just a muffin. You don't have Pop-Tarts? Toast? I mean, I don't know what you have. I don't know what you have, Jenna. Waiting for you to name the thing I want. Like I said, I don't know what you have, so how can I tell you what to have if I don't know what the options are? Cheese. Eat something with cheese. You know, like I don't know the nachos. Thank you. Well, there you go. Nachos. Yes. Well, there you go. It's bad for me. I shouldn't do it. Oh, nachos are fine. Nachos are good every once in a while, you know? I mean, you probably shouldn't eat them every day, but, you know, every once in a while, oh, yeah. Why the hell not? Go away, ads. And 5 minutes in, we're not doing ads 5 minutes. I hate that YouTube tries to do ads 5 minutes into the stream. Like, it's too early for ads, you know? Right? 90s VHS code. I know. I don't know why. No idea what the hell's going on. So weird. YouTube is, or my camera is weird. Only thing, I don't know, maybe it's just like an update my computer got that's like, that my computer is having trouble with, or I don't, or that made, or that's, sort of messed up my camera or what. I don't know if maybe something like that. It's the only thing I can really think of that might explain why the hell that's happening. Last level of Banjo Tooie, and I'm sad it's going to be over. I've been there. You enjoying a game and get to the end, it's like, oh man, I don't really want it to be over. Been finding that's been my experience a little bit playing through the Mass Effect games. Yeah, the Final Fantasy. Yeah, like playing through the Final Fantasy series. Yeah, I've been finding that a little bit every time I get to the end of one of the Final Fantasies. I'm like, I gotta see it end. Wow, 7 people. I feel like this answers my question of who wants to look at more family photos. The answer is nobody. Hey, normal set. No. Yeah. All wide. So how's everyone? How are people doing? Hey, Nancy. That's in Syria. Not somewhere I would want to go, but because there's not a whole lot there that really interests me. Syria. Yeah, sure, I'll support free Syria. Who is it being freed from? So, of course. Haven't started on the family photos yet. And yeah, we can get started on the family photos. With a little luck, I might be able to finish this container tonight. Gonna be tight though. Still a lot left. But hopefully. Hey, oh, hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Sar. Back to any year 8, what would it be? I mean, I'm not really much for going back like that. Original Xbox. Did have a Xbox, yes. Or did it? Did I have the original or did I have the 360? Pretty sure I had the 360. Did I ever have the original? I don't actually remember if I had the original Xbox. Come to think of it. I think I did. Pretty sure I had the original Xbox. Hey, Uncle Junior. All right. Favorite Xbox game? The Mass Effect trilogy. Though I think that was 360 rather than original. My parents. My parents. Pretty sure that's my mom. Do people I board into Mass Effect? I did. I kind of did a deep dive lore when I did my Let's Play of the Mass Effect trilogy. I got pretty deep. I talked about shit from the Cerberus Daily News. Yeah, I talked a little bit about the books. The good ones, or the decent ones. Made to October Mass Effect series. It missed it. I mean, it's on my channel, Uncle Junior. You can just go back and rewatch the 100 and you bought. That's right. You bought. That's right. You bought me the board game. Yeah, yeah. I was unaware of the board game when I did the my Let's Play. So unfortunately, the how many videos did I do for? Yeah, lots of lunks here tonight. Yep. So yeah, Junior, you can always go back and watch the 119 part Let's Play of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition that I did. Pretty sure that's my brother. Because I assume that's probably the house from Montreal that they lived in before I was really born. And there's the fucking Afghan. Thing's older than I. This Afghan is older than I am. I don't know how old it is. Like I don't know when she knitted it, but yeah, this is proof. Thing is literally older than I am. No clue who they are. Presumably friends from presumably friends they had in Montreal. Soft or scratchy Afghan? It is actually pretty soft. Despite how old it is, it's still pretty soft. No, I'm pretty sure that's my brother still. No idea what the hell this thing is. No idea where that was. Maybe that's my grandpa. Don't. I don't think that's my grandma. Could be wrong, but I don't think it's her. But maybe it is. I feel like no. Mi madre. This would have been our Edgar Street house. Pretty sure. People make scratchy ones and give them to people at baby showers. Like I'm gonna wrap my kid with a Brillo pad. Oh, great. Okay, so photos on hold for a minute, just until camera starts working again. So yeah, this is exciting content. I don't know Red Room. I honestly don't know. It doesn't make sense. There's no like it's the only thing I can think of is that there may have been some recent update installed on my computer that's just causing it to causing the camera to have issues. The horror movie about to start. Yeah, it's the undeveloped photo. Yeah, the screen was already lagging. And yes, Red Room, we put a lot of effort into trying to find you so that we could unblock you. Come on, stupid fucking camera. We were able to get her unblocked, Uncle Buck. Sent a link to her channel, so I actually went to there. Nope. Well, that was a good second there. That was a very exciting second. Yeah, Jenna just coming up right out. I don't know yet. Gonna stay this time? I guess we can continue. All right, so I'm pretty sure that's my brother. Don't know who the other kid is. I think it might be a girl. Feel like that might be a girl? Maybe? I don't know. But I don't know who the other person is, but I think that's my brother. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's my brother because this would have been me. Fenced off so that I don't fall in the pool. Because I would have been way too young to go in the pool at that point. Not sure what this is. Aren't babies born knowing to swim? Don't think so. Yeah, I'm not sure. Feels familiar? That I'm not sure actually. Probably. Because I don't think that wouldn't have been the garage. The garage had tile. Why are we looking at photos if not you? I mean, it's family photos, Buttercup. I think that might be Dave. Or maybe it's me. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hair's not very curly, so it might be me. Goofy ass expression there. Pretty sure that was Dave. He just, or I don't know if that's me. I assume that, well, maybe it's not me. I don't know who that is. I don't think it is me. Here's Lauren. So that looks like a little girl. That looks like a girl. Just sort of passed out on the landing to our house. The entrance. Here's me. Curled up with a blanket. Yeah, they are very red. Might have been cold. It must have been cold. Like it must have been a cold day or something. I guess some sort of birthday thing. Been too cold out for that to be. Baby's not one knowing how to swim, but they have certain reflexes to water. Ah, okay, then. No idea what house this is. It's not ours. What that have been Edgar Street? Somewhere in Edgar? Don't remember a house looking like that. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house. Very nice house. Wasn't mine. I have no idea what house. Like I have no idea where that house was. I don't know if I don't. Yeah, I have no idea whose house it was. No idea whose house it was. Very nice. Not mine. Those backgrounds for these types of photos is they are lady and 90s, very 90s as well. Yeah, huh. I feel like I remember this toy. Hey, Killface. I could be wrong, but I feel like I remember. I actually remember this toy. I think, which is weird to remember a toy from when I was that young. Everyone is on that toy. True. Want the baby footage of it? No, I'm not sending any photos. Dave toy. I remember having it. Yeah, I've got some sort of medal there. I don't know what it was for or anything, but I'm very proud of myself. Clearly, not completely, not completely sure if that's like one of us or if it's like somebody else. Yeah, it's watering the tree that was in our front yard. Or watering the flowers, I suppose, that were in the front yard. The flowers around the tree. T-ball champion. Wouldn't have been champion. I think it probably would have been like a participation thing. It probably would have been a participation medal. Still genuinely unsure if that's me or not. Did you get a nice lip ring? I did. Like, I'm honestly not sure if that's me or not. What is he holding? Not totally sure what he's holding in this one. Do you stand with your hand on your head? Sometimes. I mean, sometimes I do. Yeah, some sort of weird toy. I have no idea what. I mean, a lot of people stand with their hands on their heads, Uncle Buck. Look at the tiny. I think I just annoyed Kingsley. Kingsley's sleeping on his cushion, and I was making those weird high-pitched noises, and I think I annoyed him a little bit. So tiny. So tiny. He's freaked Bandit out. Sorry, Bandit. Not totally sure which cat that was. Been a cat man since early days. Oh, yeah. Huh. 1 kilogram of meat or less. My brother's got a little bit of a black eye in this one. The house on the wall. Oh, yeah. You look like yourself, only younger. Yeah, my mom had big perm. My mom had had like a perm for a long time. No idea. Just not even the tiniest bit of an idea there. That's proof he used to go outside. Absolutely no fucking idea. Jumping in leaves. Sun-kissed hair and a tan. Hidden. Oh, who was that comedian? I'm blanking on the name of the comedian. who told a joke. He had a joke about jumping in leaves as a kid. Yeah, he talks about like his impossible. If you have a scanner, sure. I don't. So he talked about waiting for his dad to brush all the leaves in a pile, and he grew up not wanting to go swimming. And he'd wait for his leaves, dad to rake all these into pile, and I'd jump in and I'd jump in and I'd laugh, and he'd pull me out and rush off the flames. So they'll make photo albums anymore? Yeah, I've no idea, or I'm sure they do. Squeaker, 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 little squeaker. How tiny he was. Fit inside a baseball cap. Little baby squeaker. He is hand-sized. You just hold him. Yeah. Got an ad for Disneyland to say throw your hands in the air. Emo Phillips, that's the name of the comedian. Emo Phillips is the name of the comedian I was trying to remember the name of. So cute. Don't know why I've got them so low. Trying to remember which of these was the bathroom photo. Came home and watched the UHF after the Weird Al concert. Emo Phillips in that movie. Oh, nice. That window over here, this is like the basement. Showing off that tail end. I guess so, yeah. I feel like maybe that one might be the bathroom. I think that's the bathroom window right there. That, I think, might have been maybe my parents' room. And yeah, here's two of us with looking pretty low. So you might be right about it, about us showing off our tan lines. All right, yeah, over here we got net. And was ever stuck in your somewhat underground basement window stuff? No, I don't think so. And yeah, we had like a little for like little baseball or basketball hoops for the pool. Me drying off after being in the pool. I think he'd coached like little league team, my brother's little league team. I think, as I recall, I believe he had coached my brother's little league baseball team, and as trophy for that. Hey, Jenny. Pretty sure that's my brother. According to the photo, it's Rachel, Paul, Anne, Sinead, Meisels, Jane. No idea who these people actually are. I don't know who they actually are. And Sinead. So yeah, I guess that's Rachel up here. Meisels or something. Paul, Jane, and Sinead over on the end here. Love the name Sinead. Yeah, it's a nice name. This might have been after the ice storm. Was it 97? I think it was it 97? I want to say 97, but it might have actually been even earlier. 97 feels right, though. 93. It was 93. All right. Then I'm pretty sure this is after the ice storm. Or it might have, I mean, it might have just been, from a bad one. How old was I in 93? 8. I was 8 years old in 93. Alabama got hit that year. Was there another one in 97 then? Because I feel like there was one that was when I was just a little bit older than that. 1998. I think it was the 1998 ice storm. I believe it was the 1998 ice storm that I'm thinking of. Now, it's possible that these photos might have been from an earlier ice storm as well, or just an earlier winter that was bad. The Canada Dream. The really nice thing about when the ice storm hit us, the really nice thing was that we had a fireplace. That was really that was really good for us that we had a fireplace. Still generally sucked. It was really fucking boring. Thank you for fan. In ground pool, red room, not an indoor. And I did show some photos of the in ground pool. Yeah. Winter in Canada, not a fucking joke. I'm sure there'll probably be. Actually, no. There will be other photos of the in ground pool as well. It was outside, it was not in. The in ground pool become an ice rink. No, we never turned it into an ice rink. So it was covered in the winter. That was 5 and 98. We even had a crazy winter that year. I do very distinctly remember the 98 ice storm. Like I have distinct memories of that one. 93, I have no recollection. But the 98 one, I very, very strongly remember because power was out for a good couple weeks. Like we didn't have power for it was a good couple weeks, and we just had the fireplace keep us warm, cook. My brother's friend was actually staying with us at that point. Just he was actually pretty good. He was actually pretty good at lighting the fire, which in retrospect kind of concerning, but but yeah, he was convenient for that, and they were teenagers at that point. Sounds so fun. Oh, it like at time. There were times where it was kind of fun, but for the most part, it was exceptionally dull because there was nothing to do. Like 2 weeks, there's nothing to do. We played Monopoly. Like we did play Monopoly, and I think maybe some other stuff, but mostly it was just sitting around doing jack shit. As from when Dave was super young. So this would have been the house up in Montreal. Literally looks like a cherub painting. Well, I can kind of see it. The curly hair. It's the curls. He did have that. Like he did have that cherubic curly hair. It's a lot darker now, and honestly, curlier. Pretty sure this one's me. Current brother pics. I'd rather not. I don't have any. I'm like, I don't think there's anything actually visible anyway, but like I don't think anything was actually visible, but I'm not risking it. Silent birthday. Happy birthday, Silent. Unfortunately, I won't be able to name the stream in Silent's honor on Thursday because it's a gaming stream. But yes, happy birthday, Silent. This might be. I feel like this might be Meg. My mom's best friend for a long time was a woman called May, and like we actually ended up calling her like Aunt May. She wasn't blood relative, but all right, that one's just baby penis. So gonna skip by that one. There's a better version of it later on. Should be. I thought it was. Yeah. There's another one where I've got it. There's another one like that's like just where I've got the where I'm holding the lollipop in exactly the right position. It was a lollipop. Why do parents love taking naked pics of us in backyards? I don't know. Because they thought it was cute. They thought it was funny. Hey, Zombia. Like there's some. Yeah, I think we were doing some work on the driveway leading up to the garage. So I guess that's some of the kids just pretending to be helping out. Or maybe they were helping, I don't know. Doing some shoveling. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what was going on. Like, I feel like I have some vague recollections of it, but I don't remember exactly what work was being done. Might have been, shit, that might have been for the pool area. Hey, Doodles. Yeah, it was pretty nice. I feel like that might have actually been for the pool area, actually, because those tiles are what we had in the pool area, or like those bricks, what we had in the pool area. So I think that was actually like doing some work in the pool area, and yeah. Dave and his friend and a completely different Afghan. Don't remember that. Don't remember that one at all. That looks very uncomfortable for her. That looks so uncomfortable for her. Not completely sure if that is McTwo or McGregor. I feel like it's McTwo. Though it looks a little bit big to be McTwo. Actually, it looks like a little thick to be McTwo because McTwo is dense. Hey, Morticia. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It feels. Hey, Haley. I feel a little bit like I feel like I'm a little bit young there for that to have been McTwo. But maybe I don't know. My school's gymnatorium. Brother and his friend again. Fisher Price toys, yeah. They make good kids toys. Yeah, so yeah, brother and his friend again. We had a so yeah. Apparently, I had a fair number of stuffed toys. I think those are Berenstain Bears bed sheets. The wallpaper looks like it might be Disney. Yeah, it's Disney. Disney wallpaper. Wood panel back in the 80s. The wallpaper is Disney. I see the Robin Hood on there. I see Dumbo on there. Um, Lady and the Tramp, I think. Bambi. Not sure what the stuffed animal is. If Larry was here, he'd probably fucking recognize it. Larry would probably know what the stuffed animal is. The coloration, like the little palm ball on the back. I'm not Star Wars wallpaper, and I'll never forget it. Bear said keep. I'm not sure where this was. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, gotta say. Winnie Blank and Strawberry Shortcake doll. And yeah, that looks nice. I don't know what it is, but it's nice. My brother. Carousel at the mall. I don't think it was our mall. I don't think that was at the mall. The smell of strawberry shortcake. I do want to watch the more recent strawberry shortcake cartoon, the semi-recent strawberry shortcake cartoon. Though, in fairness, part of that is because I think it's Canadian. Because there's one from like just a couple years ago. Yeah, Barry in the Big City. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't Canadian. Canada and U.S. For some reason, I could have sworn I remember seeing something. In any event, it has. Smurfs has a new movie out. Yeah, that I don't give a shit about. Anyway, my brother probably in the Montreal house. Actually, you know what? So, like, people sometimes ask me why I don't speak French. My brother actually lived in Montreal for the first 4 years of his life. He doesn't speak French either. Older brother. I don't have a younger brother. I am the baby of the family. I am the younger brother. I have one older brother. Looks like some sort of biking rally or something like that, I'm guessing. Children are a lot like cats sometimes. Children can kind of be a lot like cats. If we fit. I think I showed this photo, and yeah, no idea where that restaurant is. Hey, Brooke. Some sort of school play, I guess. Or probably a, probably like singing. I imagine like just all the kids singing or something. Cardboard has he color? No. My brother married. He is not. But I prefer not to give too many details about my brother. No clue. As always, no clue. Not sure. I feel like it's probably my brother's class, but it might have been. I don't know. I feel like that might have been my brother's class. Might have been mine, but I'm not sure. I think that might be Dave. I think that might be my brother. It's a fireplace. I like that fireplace. I do miss that. Like that, like honestly, I miss the house I grew up. Hey, bye bye. It was such a nice house that I grew up in. So, really hope there will be a photo of the bar as well at some point. And I do hope that at some point there will be a photo that shows off the bar clearly. This may have those two growing up. These more nudes. Some school thing that my brother was doing. I don't remember the details. But man, yeah, the white brick wall. This is like the hallway in our school. The elementary school we went to. This is just like this is just like a hallway. I think sort of right near the gymnatorium. And yeah, not sure. Is he in drag? Yes, he's in drag. Obviously, he's in drag. And yeah, I do not remember the context. No memory of the context around it. Not sure if he'd remember the context either. Honestly, it's been a long time. Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Something Greek. I think it was some sort of joke thing. Like it was, I think it was like some sort of comedy bit. Nice hat. Yeah. This is the rink behind our neighbor's house. I've mentioned it before, but every year, every winter, neighbor would clear out a space on his backyard and just make a skating rink to work for 5-minute palate cleanser. No. So that's the back of his house. Their house. And yeah, he didn't bother with he didn't bother putting boards around it. I think as the winter got on, he'd sort of pile the snow around it instead. That was, yeah, there were no boards, just just the ice. I don't know what the Woody Woodpecker heads are. That was presumably like a first day of school thing, or like first day of some grade. Back like it was presumably a back to school thing. No idea what the Woody Woodpeckers are. I feel like I've shown this one before. Scottish flag, iconic. Oh, it's not deliberate. You mean on the door? Do you mean on the door there? That wasn't deliberate. That was just the way it was sort of. That must have been Wiengreger. I feel like it says Pat Rhonda. Oh, Gerard, I think. Not sure who they are. Pat, Rhonda, and Gerard. I'm not. Pat, I mean, maybe might be a cousin. I guess not. That's Rhonda and Gerard. Couple from the boat, seaside. Yeah, that's Rhonda and Gerard. I don't know who Rhonda and Gerard are. Might be cousins. Like Pat might be an aunt. Yeah, Patricia might be an aunt, maybe. Gerard's parents, apparently. Just after the ceremony. ChatGPT just wrote my vows. Good old Canadian winter. Gotta love a Canadian winter. You're being gaslit. You tell ChatGPT to go fuck itself. Snow is like. Yeah, the pile of snow, it's almost as tall as the It's almost up to the mirror. ChatGPT made a pass at me. Yeah, just Jesus fucking Christ, Canada. And hey, you got another photo of the. Who was it who wanted a photo of the pool? I forget who it was who wanted a photo of the pool. There's a pretty good photo of it. Temperature was like 30, just a little over 30 degrees. Is that the pool temperature? Or the outdoor temperature? Either way, it's pretty hot. That must have been a very hot summer. Yeah. That's the thermostat so freaking big. I don't remember. In the pool with a beer. My mom trying to do some shoveling. Like, fucking look at that is fucking ridiculous. But like, no, it wouldn't have been a Bud Light. It would have been either a Labatt or Molson, I think. Hard to know for sure, but I think it was a Molson. Bud Lights weren't woke then. And Bud Light has never been worth drinking. That was not me in the pool. Yeah, that was my mom in the pool. Yeah, there's never been a time where Bud Light has actually been good. There's my cousin Kive. 18 years old back in 1995. There's cousin Barb, 16 years old. Also December 1995. He looks smart. Not sure if he actually is. I don't really remember him very well. Yeah, there's Barb. The vignette is something. Seance or however you spell it. Nice, went further than I thought. Nice rink went further than I thought. That was like that's right. I think that's right next to our garage. So I didn't think it went that far back. I didn't recall it going that far back, but yeah. Too much snow. I mean, it was pushed back against the. It was pushed back to make room for the ice rink. No idea who the little girl is. Just could not tell you. Snow angel with 3-inch hole by waist. People probably died going outside drunkenly in Canadian winter. Oh, it's happened. It continues to happen, frankly. Yeah, I mean, it's every once in a while, yeah. Oh crap! Rank way bigger than I remembered. Holy shit! Back of the photo says November. You remember how long? Like, it's been a long time since we had this much snow in November here in Canada. I've never watched Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Yeah, this was November of whatever year it was. We never get this much snow in November. We're lucky to get any snow in November these days. Can I trace that? Canada. Like, honestly, like this right here. Yeah, like this right here. It's like global warming is absolutely fucking real. Because this was not uncommon back then. You know, this much snow. I mean, like this feels like it might have been a bit much even for November. But, like, yeah, this much snow in November? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Nowadays, not a fucking chance. No snowfall in November anymore. I feel like that was my Aunt May. And I forget her husband's name. I do not remember her husband's name, but yeah, I think that was Aunt May. And I think that was their house. Seeing the change yourself right there. Yeah. And a Where's Waldo sweater. Tall snow. Look like someone rubbed a balloon in your head. I was probably like just out of bed or something. Canadian winters, man. Here was the view out the side door. Like this. Like 5,000 fixes. I mean, like, it was a lot of fucking snow that year. Like, I don't remember like, I don't remember what year would have been. Like, I don't remember what year. You look like the kid who looked the ice floe from Christmas Story. Like, I don't remember what year this was, but that is a lot of goddamn snow. Waste all this camera footage. It was a lot of snow. Bye bye. It's one of those things where it's like, holy shit, that is so much snow. It's memorable, you know. It's a memorable amount of snow. Some sort of event in our gymnatorium. School closed because of the fact just. Oh, I might have been over Christmas break, but yeah, I mean, you can't go to school when the snow's that heavy. Like when you can't, you literally, like when you can't get out of the fucking house. Like, when it's impossible for people to leave the house because the snow is like several feet thick. And there's like 3 feet of snow on the ground. Yeah. No one, like, school's not open for that. I have no idea who the girl is. But she was playing with my fucking toy. Not sure what event this cake was for. Never snowed at Degrassi. Did Degrassi not have winter episodes? Like, did Degrassi never have winter episodes? Doesn't sound very. That doesn't sound very Canadian content. Well, that's some shitty Canadian content then. The brother out on the ice. He actually was pretty decent at hockey. I believe this was behind our house. This is like the field behind our house. It's kind of pretty. Well, in Canada have horses. There are horses in Canada. Okay, so like most Canadians do not have access to a horse. No, there are horses up here, but most Canadians do not have access to horses. I think that one might have been me. Pretty sure that's me bawling. Don't know who the other kid is. I don't actually. I'm not actually sure who the other kid is. Yeah, clearly I was having a great day. I was doing a little bit better there. Smiling there. Pretty sure that's my brother, despite the hair being pretty straight there, pretty flat. Pretty sure that's him. In a Hulkamania. Punk hair. No, I did not go to prom. Did Kingsley like his burgers? I didn't give Kingsley any burgers. The Pontiac. You can't really see it, but yeah, we had a Pontiac. So like just such like sharp angles. So boxy. That was back before cars. That was back before cars came curved. So yeah, it is so boxy. And yeah, so much snow. I was probably inside. I would have been inside, I think. Maybe out back playing in the snow, but I think probably inside. Over Simpson's car. No, that's kind of a cool photo. The snow sort of being thrown and like. Squeaker. 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 Yeah, peace in the chat. Do you think it took your mom to show that little path? A long time, I expect. Aww. Furball. I think this is after she'd had hip surgery. She got stuck in the chair and like broke her hip. So I think this is after she had her hip surgery. Well, maybe not, because I think she would have been. I don't know. Yeah. Furball. She's been shaved for some. I must have been the hip surgery. Though I thought she was a little bit younger when that happened. But you can see, look how furry her tail is for bald. Well, you can see how fluffy her tail is. And her cute face. Such a cute face. Geriatric cat. No, she was actually still pretty young at this point. She was not old at all. Yeah, she was still. She was probably only 2 or 3 years. She was probably only 2, maybe 3 years old at this point. Maybe 2 years old. Because yeah, what's happened. It's like I said, she's still fairly young. She just got caught in Lazy Boy. She fell down like back of Lazy Boy, and got hurt pretty badly. They consider like my parents considered putting her down. But we'd lost Squeaker not that long. Like we hadn't had her very long. Squeaker had run away before that. She figured like no, that'd be cruel. So hip surgery. She did walk with a bit of a limp for all her life, for the rest of her life. No, we never had a dog. No idea. Yeah, no idea. Let's get that way, sort of. So my dad put her out of her misery. Yeah, I mean, and she had a good long life afterwards. Like she still had a good long life after that happened. I am very glad we didn't put her down because, like I said, she had a really good life. You know, she lived a long time. Um, she was loved. She was happy. Okay, so I'm starting to understand the question about why there are so many photos of the snow. What, do cats intimidate me? We only have dogs and cats. Yeah, cats shouldn't be intimidating. Maybe an animal proofing homes existed in this era. I mean, yes. Brother sat down, reclined the chair, and the kitten screamed. It was horrific. Yeah. Yeah, I think with my cat, she just sort of fell in. Um, so it wasn't. I don't think it was as bad. I don't think it was as bad as what happened to your kitten. Um, there was still, like I said, it was still. Do we want to spend this much money for on her hip? Hopefully, there will be more photos of Furball because she was such a good, cute cat. Oh, okay. So that's Kive and Barbie. Or Kai or Barb. So that's Kive and Barb. So Rhonda would have been their parent. So yeah, I guess would have been an aunt. Your cat was crushed. Yeah, mine was just the like I said, just her head was what was injured. She was she was salvageable for head. Yeah, that's bad. So yeah, Rhonda I guess would have been I guess an aunt. Kive and Barbie, my cousins. Barb, Kive and Barb, not Barbie. Kive and Barb, my cousins. So that explains who Rhonda is. Pretty sure that's my brother in there. Pretty sure my brother's in there. So there we go. It's one of my mom's favorite photos right here. Growing up in North. Hey Aurora. No pets. That's not the Living Son's farm was needed. I mean, it's a perfect photo. Like it is like a perfect picture. So it was such a wonderful, nice, decent feeling. Thanks from prison when I'd go to see cops. I was a wreck and grandma never gave shit. Here's a baby. Yeah. Brother apparently doing Super Dave, judging by the cape. No idea who the old people are. I never know who any of the old people are. Christmas 1980. So that was before even my brother was born. So, yeah, no idea who they are. But that was before even my brother was born. Kind of looks like Grandma actually got around. No, Barb's not much older than I am. Oh, shit, it might be Lisa. Is Lisa older than Dave? Man, she might be. I think that's Lisa. Yeah, that's Lisa. Because that's my grandpa right there, and soon my grandma. And that does look like her. Yeah, I think that's my cousin Lisa. And like my grandpa and grandma. And yeah, she is just a little bit older than Dave is. Pretty sure. Must be, obviously. Biking in the rain. So this might be Lisa as well. Not going the stores. This might be my cousin. That might be cousin Lisa as well. Because she has come over, like she did come over a couple times. So it might be her helping Dave in the pool. Possibly. Would make sense. There's cousin Barbie. With the kid from It. Cousin Barbie, 8 years old in 1987. Sorry, 8? She looks. Am I wrong, or does she look older than 8 here? And here's Kai at 10. Is that it? I'm bad at judging kids' ages. Yeah, that's Kai. Kai and Barbie. Kai was 3.5. Barb was 15 months. Goodbye, Andrew. I'm not sure who Andrew is, but that was a nice hutch that my mom had. She had this hutch and like she had like kept like the fine china in sort of the bottom part, and then up here a lot of like liqueur glasses, wine glasses, shot glasses, whiskey glasses. She had a lot of different glass for different types of beverages. China cabinet, yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's, a lot of it. I suppose she did have. I suppose she did keep some of the actual china in there as well. Yeah, there was like wine glasses, whiskey tumblers. It was like little liqueur glasses, brandy snifters. Basically, whatever was needed. The good china cabinet. We all had that growing up. Yeah. Whatever. Basically, like whatever. If a drink needed a special kind of glass, she probably had it. That's Dave. So I think that's Montreal. I think that one was from Montreal still. Only for company. Yeah. Um, at Joyce Chen, Boston, Mass, summer 1976. Woo. So that was 1976 this photo was taken. Explains why I have no idea who those people are. 9 years before I was born. Again, pretty sure that's the Montreal house. I feel like that might be Scotland. I feel like that might have been my grandma's house in Scotland. Maybe. No, not her house. That's a balcony out there. You might even be cousins at this point. I'm not sure if it was Scotland. Actually, it definitely wasn't my mom's or my grandma's house. For a second, I thought it might have been. I feel like it might have been Scotland, but you can't really see his expression well. Sorry, where to get it? His mouth's open. It's like, yeah, he's got his mouth open. He's like, it's such a cute photo of pretty sure Wee McGregor. That's probably Wee McGregor. And it's such a good photo of him. He looks like he looks so much like he's smiling for the camera. baby butt. Gonna move past that one quickly because I don't know how likely that one is to get me demonetized. Frankly, I would think it would. I mean, it's just it's just a bare butt. But gotta be careful anyway. Photo album, Colin? No photo album, but I think probably the other container that I've got must have all the Scotland photos. Helping in the kitchen. Wow, that's some terrible lighting. Baby. I do not find babies cute. I'm sorry, I do not. Why do I look like I'm trying to eat them? Not totally sure what construction was going on there. I don't really remember what I don't really remember what was going on in this one. Yeah, I don't. I, yeah, I don't know. I just don't really remember. Obviously, something doing some sort of big workout there. Dan, if I can remember what though. But whatever was going on, it was pretty big. Cement patio around the house. We didn't have a cement patio around the house. We had it in the back. But I mean, the photo, like one of the photos showed, like yeah, I don't really know. I don't really remember. Long time ago, I was like super young. I have no idea why my brother's the only one with face paint here. 3 kids behind him, and none of them have face paint. Well, one's got their hat pretty low, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he's the only one with face paint. Again, not sure who the little girl is, but had a ton of friends that had a pool growing up. weirdly, I never had a lot of friends. I usually had like one friend at a time. Like I was one of those people who very much like one friend at a time. I don't remember us spending like I don't remember like me and my friends spending a lot of time in the pool. I mean, we probably did, but I mean, I don't really remember that being something that I did with my friends. Trying to move through my escapades. The Pontiac. Oh man, look at that Pontiac there. And why do I feel like I got through so many the first time we did this, and so few every subsequent time? I don't know. I felt like I got like through like a third of the photos the first time I did this, and then like again through like maybe a quarter. That's right. I'm no longer than you've had your Afghan. Yeah, I'm not sure who the girl is. Again, don't know who the girl is because that's Dave. That's our house in on Edgar. Not sure who the girl is. She's clearly older than he is. It's not Lisa. Don't really remember any other. Janet. Good as an answer as any. I feel like I'd have to ask my mom, and she might not remember. Yeah, yep. Honestly, not sure even my mom would really remember. I remember making fun of Asa P's blind chicken. No, I actually don't remember that. Not sure where this photo's taken. Wouldn't have been Montreal, and it wouldn't have been our street in Edgar. So I don't know where this photo was actually taken. I don't remember where I was off to with this, but I clearly was not happy. It was melon and it died, and you asked her if she ate it. Oh, is that what that is? I'm sorry. That is probably mean to say. That was probably mean to say, but yeah. Might have been. Is in Air Cadets? Maybe? Yeah, I was not fucking happy about any of this. Yeah. Me and like suit and tie and brother and like short hair, brother long hair, like looking shitty. It's a good photo. It's a good photo. And yeah, I was so not fucking happy about it. Graduation. Maybe, but I don't think so. I feel like it might have been. I'd signed up for Air Cadets for money. My father had bribed me to sign up for Air Cadets. I was there for 6 weeks, maybe 2 months. Air Cadets. I mean, like it's like cadets. It's like Army cadets or whatever. But like, hey, Karu. It's like Army cadets is just like sort of like for kids, sort of get them sort of on the path to sign up for military once they're old enough. I think this is like a ceremony we did, ROTC. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was still in elementary school when I did it, so it's like as it is for like for children. Like maybe like you might need to be like 10 or 11, 12, 10, 11 or 12 to start it. I'd have to like look into it to see how old you have to be to start it up, but I feel like maybe like 12 or something you have to be to start it. Lounging, eating grapes like royalty, nice. And yeah, it's basically just like to get kids to prepare them for eventual military service. Like I said, because my father had been in the Air Force, I believe, Air Reserves, maybe I don't remember. But yeah, it's something that he sort of bribed me to sign up for it. Didn't enjoy it. As soon as the 6 weeks were up, because like I said, it was for like a certain period of time. I'm pretty sure 6 weeks. As soon as it was up, I was out. And I think this is my brother and some people hanging out at our neighbor's place. I think this might have been our neighbor's sort of back patio. That's my brother's like from the back, standing up there. It's my brother standing up, and I guess everyone else just his friends. This one didn't age. This thing didn't age well. This did not age well at all. I'm cabin trip, and I don't know how to cook, and I don't know any easy and versatile ingredient recipes based besides spaghettis and burgers. I mean, burgers. Is there a grill, then? Will there be a grill? If there's a grill, all you need is to throw shit on the grill. Yeah, not sure who he is, but he's tall. Was that Kai? Maybe? Maybe not. Yeah, dude, tall. Hot dogs and hamburgers and baked beans. Yeah, that's a tall guy. My ratchet ass. Long time. Look at the little kitty. Adding hot dogs and baked beans. S'mores. Maybe you can do s'mores. Depending on whether there's like a fire pit or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish this small pile of. I just want to get through them. Just got Kunai's tattoo. Hi, Kunai. Hey, this and that. I'm pretty sure one of these is McTwo. I don't know who the other cat is. I don't know who the second cat is there. And that's the lazy boy. That is our lazy boy, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think is McTwo. No idea who that one is. No, we didn't have them at the same time. McTwo was a replacement for Wee McGregor. Because McGregor had run off. And then she saw McTwo in a cool shirt. Thanks. Uncle Buck sent it to me. And then, my mom had seen McTwo in a pet store, and thought he looks just like McGregor. And that was the whole origin of McTwo. Condiment packets, because buying them to you is 1/5 of it is crazy, but packets are annoying. They are kind of annoying, honestly. Couldn't tell you who these little girls are. I think that might be Baby Dave. So that's probably Montreal. So just neighbor kids, I'm guessing. My finger was where it was deliberately. Because I feel like that's something that would risk demonetization. If my photo hadn't been there, I feel like I would have risked demonetization at best. Smurfs. One of the very first Smurf stories was a weirdly racist zombie story. Hey, Donna. Recipes: baked beans, canned beans, garlic, onion, ketchup, brown sugar, bacon, cooked. That seems like her announcing a pregnancy. That seems like her calling. Pretty sure she was pregnant, so. I actually forgot that there was another sort of window on the side of the house, like a basement window on the side of the house. I kind of forgot about that one. Similar to the one, like similar to the one that was at the back. And yeah, we must have been on our way to school. I mean, it looked like my mom was pregnant in that one, in one of those photos. Happiness is homemade. I liked that cross stitch. It was a cute cross stitch. "20-year-old, and I'm 46. Honestly, the main thing I remember using these cushions for, when my brother and I used to like wrestle. Because when we were young, we liked WWF. We liked wrestling, so we would sort of do like wrestling matches, and mats that for protection. Making forts. We might have made forts. Don't really remember making forts. Not often, anyway. No, the main thing I remember using them for was wrestling. Down by some sort of lake, I guess. Lake or river. Not our house, but that might have been. That might have been. I don't know if that was. Yeah, I don't know if that was Edgar or if that was Montreal. Don't remember. Or I'm not sure. Probably Montreal. Yeah, maybe not. 17th this month. We'll be married 26 years. Ah, congratulations, this and that. I don't know. That kind of looks to me like our neighbor Stan. Like, could be wrong. All right, we're still making progress. We've got this much left of this container. So Next time I do this, we'll be able to finish it off, this container off, I think. We're almost done with this particular container. But for now, gave you an extra 10 minutes. I'm thirsty. Two days in a row where you got extra time. So thanks for coming, everybody. And MJ wasn't even here. Hold on a second. I just figured I'd show Kingsley on this thing. So thanks for coming, and goodbye.